Gee, bloody whiz, children, is it another weekend? Technically, actually, it's the same week I filmed last week's video, but I got stuff in, so I want to film it now while I had the time. This is actually all from Arrow Video, currently. I don't know what the rest of the video entails, but this is from Arrow Video. Let's take a look. First up, because they had their, they had like a big 50% off sale. It's one of those things where they'll just, I think they've still got it on, actually. Not by the time this video comes out, definitely not. But until it was like until the end of July or something. It was like mid-July, I figured I could buy some stuff, sure, why not? So I got a few things. They're not all actually Arrow Video. 3 of them are. One of them's not, because they sell another brand from the Arrow store. This is Kinji Fukusaku. Fukusaku? My god, that's so many fucking vowels. Fukusaku. Battles Without Honor and Humanity, the complete collection. It doesn't actually have the last 3 films, which are a different pack, and are technically a different canon / series, depends on how you want to argue it, but it's, this is the main series, and it was on sale, and it was also quite cheap, not to mention it's kind of cheap in design. I've never had an Arrow Video set that's like as, well, I guess I'll just break it down. So, you get the sleeve, it tells you about all the films, emphasizing special features, all the narrative stuff, all that kind of jazz. There's 5 films, which is pretty good. They're all region B locked, to my knowledge at least. They run between, they're all roughly 100 minutes. Like, you got 98 minutes to 102 minutes per film. Mono audio, Japanese language, English subtitles, a bunch of special features. It says 1080p presentation on all 5 original films, original mono, uncompressed PCM on the Blu-rays. Don't know why it says that, there's no DVDs. Optional English subtitles for all films, reversible sleeves featuring newly commissioned artwork, which matches the set. Except that only one of these doesn't actually have has an original poster. All the rest of them, because there's only 3 cases, are reversible to the other film. They've done that version. So let's dive into the first one, which I believe is this one. Oh, yeah, I guess it is. This is Battle Without Honor and Humanity, the first one. It's actually got quite nice artwork. I like the stylized look of it. They're all very slim plastic cases, but they're all clear. It still emphasizes details of plot and special features. Not too much special features, audio commentary, interview of Takashi Miike, original trailers for all 5 films, reversible artwork, sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Reinhard Kleist. This is the only one that has original artwork on the inside. You open it up, you get pretty plain artwork, but it does emphasize Yakuza Papers Volume 1, which I do like that it emphasizes it's a series, and that's the artwork that you get as an alternate. I'm gonna keep it the way it is, mostly because it all matches the red of the set. I really like the artwork that they've done on the newly designed, but also because the rest of these are all the same. So I believe this is the second film. Actually, I probably should just... I'm going to have to keep saying I believe this is the second film. First one was Battle Without Honor and Humanity. Second one is called Hiroshima Deathmatch, which is this one. Proxy War is on the inside, which it actually says on the spine, both names. And the last 2 are Police Tactics and Final Episode. I love how they call them episodes, even though they're films. It's so cool. So yeah, Deathmatch, Hiroshima Deathmatch. This one comes with Man of Action, interview of the series, fight choreographer. That's it in terms of special features. It's kind of lackluster, I'd say. There's like no commentary. It's still got the same stuff for each one, like the same 1080p mono audio, English subtitles, reversible sleeve. It's just very weird. I don't know. I feel like because this feels like a cheaper set because it emphasizes like reversible sleeve featuring newly commissioned artwork by Reinhardt, thing. But it is reversible because you open it up. It's got 2 different discs, which I do like. Credit where credit's due. They got 2 different discs. Volume 2, Volume 3. You open it up, take out the artwork, and there's Proxy War. So this is very much the cheapest option to go with for a set like this, which is fine. Like, I kind of prefer how other brands do it, where they will just grab the whole collection of films and just put them all in one case with one whole collating artwork, basically. That's what they do for, like, say the Saw set I got recently. That's what they've done, just picture Jigsaw, all the discs. But those are really faulty, break really easily. This is nicer, I guess, more sleek. You get different artwork. It actually allows artists to make art for the movies, which is cool, or just pattern in original artwork. And, but yeah, I don't know. I'm very up in the air about which one I prefer, but at the same time, I don't really mind. I think this one's the better one anyway. This is the best design choice for how you can do it. But it's also giving artists work and stuff like that. So this one's Police Tactics, the fourth one, emphasizing special features, remembering Kinji, a featurette about director Kinji Fukusaku and his work. Then you got an interview with Proxy War and Police Tactics assistant director Toru Dobashi, original trailer reversible sleeve. All artwork is by the same person. So, yeah, Volume 4, Volume 5, same kind of style in that regard. Volume 5's artwork on the inside. I really like the artwork. Like, I'll give credit there. I love the artwork design for some of these. It makes it look kind of, I'd say comic booky. I mean, it literally has the little, I don't know if you can notice it because it's probably like too distant. All the little dots and stuff, which me trying to remember my course I did on comics in university. Can't remember what the hell they're called. But it's a very comic look, which I think is meant to emphasize the episodic nature to some degree rather than it's comedic or it's comic. Not comic like funny, but comic like, I don't know, cartoonish maybe? Maybe? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think these are pretty brutal Japanese Yakuza films, so yeah. But it's done by the guy who did Battle Royale, and that was like his last film, so yeah. Well, technically, Battle Royale 2, which he didn't finish because he died and his son finished it. Next up, we have The Crazies. This is the reversible artwork. It's the 4K remaster from Arrow Video, and I think Rodney mentioned had posted on my commented on one of my thumbnails or one of my videos recently. I think it was either a comment or it was on Facebook saying how he'd gotten a delivery from Arrow and he had ordered the 4K of this and he'd been received a completely different film. But that's okay. I got this. It all came in fine. There was no issues with my order. I went with the reversible artwork because I do like this artwork. But it matches the disc kind of in a way. You can take it out and you get that art. It's still really nice, like alternate, newly commissioned art. There's actually here's an image of a reversible sleeve featuring original newly commissioned artwork by Giles Vanks. That's a Ranks? Damn, that's a really weird name to pronounce. Is it Giles or Gillies? It's double L, but there's no second I. Gills? Man, Vranks, Vrankx. That's a... Alright, this is all regions. 104 minutes long. Aspect ratio is 1:66 to 1. That's like, what, 4:3, isn't it? Mono audio. 4K restoration. Uncompressed PCM mono audio. Subtitles for deaf and hard of hearing. Brand new audio commentary by Travis Crawford. Then some featurettes looking at the film, talking to the actors, Q&As and stuff like that. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm as much as I'm doing a lot of Cronenberg this year, I'm also doing a lot of Romero this year. Whether it means I'm adding more to my collection or just watching them, and it's mostly adding them to my collection. And watching them, actually. It's a bit of a... Oh, talk about... What? Speak of the devil. I got a video drone on 4K, baby. Yeah, Cronenberg as well. I like both Romero and Cronenberg. Romero is very, like, social commentary type of horror film, whereas Cronenberg's very... He's... I was going to say social commentary as well. It's more or less commentary on technology and science and bodies and stuff. And trust me, having now seen his early works, holy shit. So, yeah. But hey, long live the new flesh. I know Criterion literally announced 3 days after I ordered this, which I got it for, again, 50% off, which is pretty good. Not the limited edition version, unfortunately, but still, I'm happy to have it. Criterion had announced their 4K UHD 3 days after I ordered this, and I'm like, I don't care. Mostly because I'm not going to show the disc artwork. I know it's not actually a vagina, but it bloody well looks like it. It's the chest badge that he takes his gun out of. But it does have, of course, the original artwork as well, which I like both. I know some people don't like this. It's actually that erotic scene where where they're watching Videodrome and she stabs herself with the well, not stabs herself, puts a cigarette out on her chest. Still, it's interesting. I like the title. I like the formatting and everything. There's a weird factor with the case where it's not actually allowing the artwork to go in properly, which is very, very weird. It is a single disc version, but it does come with 4K restorations from the original camera negative, both the full-length director's cut and the US theatrical cut approved by Cronenberg. I don't know which one I've seen, because if it's emphasizing US, I mean, I've seen the Criterion release, and I've seen the 4K projected in cinema. I imagine it's the uncut version of both that I've seen, but yeah, and yeah, I do have the Criterion of this film. I've had that for a couple of years now. I only watched it at the start of this year. Then I watched it in the 4K in cinema because me and my mates went to see it they had The Thing as a double feature. It was amazing, both in 4K. And I figured, look, this is on sale, and I really like the film. It's like maybe my second favorite Cronenberg, behind Crash of all things. Yeah, but it's got Dolby Vision, uncut, original lossless mono soundtrack, and just a bunch of special features, including commentaries and interviews, documentaries featuring interviews of Cronenberg, Romero, Alex Cox on Cronenberg cinema, censorship in the horror genre. There's a lot of stuff on this. I don't know how much of it is different to the Criterion, but that was another reason I wanted to get it. For the 4K UHD transfer, for one thing, with the Dolby Vision and whatnot, but also for all the special features. I still love that I have the Criterion though, and honestly, I would definitely still suggest if you don't have the Criterion Blu-ray, go pick that up and then get like the 4K of this, because this is all regions anyway. Or just get the Criterion 4K if you're American, or just like Criterion more as a brand, because they still have great special features. It's still the same packaging to my knowledge, which I know a lot of people didn't like, that they haven't changed the packaging, but I'm also like, yeah, I mean, it's still really good packaging. It's like, why change what's already so great? It just makes you want to buy a 4K disc separately rather than buying when you've already got the Blu-ray, you know? It's like, but I understand the criticisms, the quarries. I have this, so that was my 4K. I don't need the Criterion 4K now, which is good. Again, I'm still happy I had the Criterion standard release. If I didn't have the Criterion at all, I'd probably be a bit more, but because I got this on sale, I could have still gotten the Criterion 4K, so I probably wouldn't have been that, like, butthurt about it, which I'm not, so let's move on. Last for this batch, me and my Japanese, Nobuhiko Obayashi's 80s Kadokawa years, including Schoolgirl in the Crosshairs, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, The Island Closest to Heaven, and His Motorbike, Her Island. This is from Third Window Films. They sell through Arrow Video, which is pretty neat. This is actually the limited edition version. It is the 4-disc set. It emphasizes all the films there, including special features, which is really cool. I think it's 4 discs. I'm trying to read backwards, but I can't do that on a small viewfinder. I can usually read backwards pretty good, actually, surprisingly. But yes, so the Schoolgirl on the Crosshairs selected audio commentary with Aaron Gero, interview with, I'm just going to say it comes with interviews and translated notes. Girl Who Leapt Through Time, which I thought was the anime. It isn't. It's 2 different movies of Girl Who Leapt Through Time, but I'm pretty sure this one is slightly, like, if you look on Letterboxd, they've got 2 different names. So there's the anime Girl Who Leapt Through Time, and then there's this one, which is like something else. It's written up as something else on Letterboxd, which is weird. Either way, it comes with archival interviews with the director, audition and behind the scenes for Kamoyo Harada, and a music video. There you go. Island Closest to Heaven, audio commentary with Sam Dagan, video essay Obayashi Femininity in Transition by Robert Edwards, and His Motorbike, Her Island. Special features are audio commentary by Tom Mess and archival interview with Nobuhiko Obayashi. Holy Mother of God, there's a reason I only like to say the surnames of these directors. Anyway, it's a slipcover. It's a really beautiful set. It's so strangely designed, but I give mad props to that. It looks great. Comes with a booklet, which I will emphasize first. It's just a little essay talking about the director. School in the Crosshairs by Ren Scateni. Girl Who Leapt Through Time. Island Closer to Heaven. His Motorbike, Her Island by Joseph Keim. So all the rest of them were by the same person? No, 2 by Joseph Keim and 2 by Ron Scateni. Yeah. That's it. It's like just 2-page essays about each film by 2 different people, which is pretty cool. Just a little pamphlet. And the set itself does a rollout. You get images from each film. It opens up 4-disc tray-wise. Images there, and so forth. I don't know how well it's going to focus with me doing it like this, but you also get the viewfinder and the reflection. And then it just has all the discs. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll take out 1 disc just as an example. That yeah, it just has an image from the film. I imagine that's like a little poster. I want to do 2 for keepsake. Alright, Girl Who Leapt Through Time. Show me your magic. Yeah, it's the exact same. Exact same design, image with some text around it in Japanese. It's pretty neat, actually. I like this guy's films. I've seen only one, obviously, House, which I have the Criterion of. But I do have another one of his films called, like, Hanatagi or something like that. Hanagatami. Hanagatami. It's also a third window release, but just a standard Blu-ray. So, yeah, I also think it's a limited edition set. It was also on sale. You know, I'll take the opportunities when I can get them. They're all quite highly reviewed in terms of, like, Letterboxd. This is a continuation, I just remembered. This is going to be a long continuation. I've just come off, I need, like, some energy just to go away. Just came off my rant about why Disney's a bunch of snark now. Yeah, I just did my video talking about Disney not making Blu-ray sales in Australia anymore. What a day to be alive. But actually, thematically relevant, because on the same day I happened to buy 12 to 13 Disney movies on Blu-ray. Let's take a look, baby! We will be ending with the Walter Hill set. Just saying that now. These are all still shrink wrapped, by the way. I just got them in. Oh boy! Alright, so I bought all of these. Yeah, fuck it, it's going to be a long one. I'm not even going to take them out of their plastic yet, at least for the most part. So, pardon the prices, these were all 20% off. I bought Beau is Afraid. Weird name for a movie. I don't... poster's fine, I guess. I always liked the original name, which I think a lot of fans did. The Disappointment Boulevard or whatever. That sounded like a fun name. I would have watched it in cinemas if it had that name. So yes, I did not watch this in cinemas. It's the only Ari Aster film I have yet to see, or that I haven't seen in cinema, because I saw Midsummer twice, theatrical and director's cut, and Hereditary in cinema. I was not prepared for Hereditary. I don't think anyone was, because that film was like, hey, you want to get slapped in the face for like 2 hours? Well, here you go. So, yeah. Not much of a physical media release in all general. We've got Finally Home, Making of Beau is Afraid featurette is all you get in Australia. I believe that's all you get in America as well. Yeah. Also the fact that people didn't know that this guy was a real person and thought he was like AI generated. Kind of funny. So yeah, I'm interested to see what it's like. It's only 3 hours long. I'm sure I can fucking find the time. I'm only going to open a few of these, mostly because I don't care too much to open the rest. I just want to see what the insides are like. You know, if I was a serial killer. Please. I don't have the patience. I got Cinderella on 4K. I said I was going to do it. I don't know if it was in this video or last week's, but I said I was going to do it. And look, it even comes with like pretty artwork. Actually, that's kind of nice. I gotta be honest. I kind of dig that. I'm very keen to watch this. I got the standard Diamond Edition release just so I could have the special features, and now I have the new transfer. Dude, I had a weird day today. I went out to the shopping centers with my girlfriend. She's back, and that's where I got these from. I went to see a film with her. On the way there, I had my first ever blood nose. Oh, no, I was not punched in the face. It just kind of happened. Oh, it's the same artwork. How disappointing. Avatar: Way of Water. This one's a slightly better looking sleeve. I actually much prefer the artwork on the other one, but this has like got a nice 3D depth as well as it is actually embossed. So embossed in the title there, it's embossed on the image. You can see some shine on there to give you a good of definition. He's flat. The guy at the front is embossed, but only at the top there. The whole image there has an embossing to it. It's actually a really nice image. But again, the title is, the spine just has that A sign, which is really stupid. Mostly because what if I wanted to watch the first Avatar and I was like, oh, that's Avatar. What the fuck? It's the second one. So yeah, it doesn't have the 3D version. It's very weird that it has 4K Ultra HD and 4K Ultra HD there, and then 4K Blu-ray bonus. That's just really weird. But you get the 4K disc, which has the daughter, Sigourney Weaver's character. You get Jake Sully on his dragon thingy, and you get the special features, which is cool. It's nice. They've basically done the exact same thing that they did for the other 4K release of Avatar, which I think I had mentioned in the video, maybe that was last week or whatever, that it does cut out most of the special features from the extended cut, but it does include like the best special features, you know, the portrait of the best ones, left the other ones behind. That kind of bullshit. Alright, let's rush through the rest. Got the menu. Comes with, open the kitchen to look inside the menu. First course, second course, dessert, special features. This was $8. Also, Dad wanted it, because he said that he saw it on the plane, and was like, oh my god, Julian, you should watch this film. And I'm like, I did. I saw it in cinemas, like, when it came out last year, because my friend got tickets for it. Midnight Express, the Via Vision release. It's basically the exact same release that has come out, like, 15 years ago, with the exact same special features, if you can see them there. Audio commentaries, with the director, making of Midnight Express, and free featurettes, the producer's production and the finished film, photo gallery. So, yeah, I just wanted to get the Blu-ray because it was like $16 because it was on sale, so I figured, why not? I know I've got the DVD and I have never watched it, but I'm like, bugger it, I might as well just watch the Blu-ray. Apparently it's a pretty good looking Blu-ray. Got the Atlantis ones. This is the sequel and the first one, Lost Empire and Milo's Return. That's the direct-to-DVD one. I've only seen the first one. I grew up with it. That was the one that I loved as a kid. No, I didn't. Haha, I lied. Accidentally. I grew up with Treasure Planet. I loved Treasure Planet. I don't give that much of a shit for it now. I watched it again like a year ago, and I'm just like, that's alright. It still looks fantastic. I watched this one with friends on Disney Plus, and that one was it was fun. It was predictable, but it was fun. I'm like, the whole time I was thinking, hey, these guys are definitely secretly Nazis, right? And my friend was like, what? No, of course they're not. They're totally good guys. Shut the fuck up. So, yeah. But it comes with audio commentaries and a bunch of special features, so Disney. Oh, look at that. Another Disney. That's right. Lady and the Tramp. I have never seen this movie, and guess what? It comes with a slew of bonus features. Holy shit, focus camera. Alright. Yeah, it comes with a lot of special features. I actually think that, hilariously, the American Blu-ray doesn't come with most of these special features. I'm pretty sure it doesn't at all. I'm like, I think when I looked it up, they were saying how the Blu-ray release didn't come with half the special features that were on like the DVD release or something, but they're on here. So I'm like, that's fantastic. I don't know what happened there, but they're on here for a film about a goddamn doggo, and I haven't seen it. Have I? I might have saw it when I was a kid, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. It's been a hell of a long time if I have. This one I definitely haven't seen. Sleeping Beauty, the one where she sleeps and then, I don't know, some guy fights for her and pretends that, oh, I totally fought a dragon for you. Now, marry me. I've never seen it, but hey, I want to see that dragon. That could be cool. It says Cine Explore Experience, audio commentary with John Lasseter, dragon encounter, audio sensory experience, and more. Apparently a good amount of special features, but I think less than the release that came before it. This was one of those rare things where they had like a 50th anniversary, was the first ever release on Blu-ray, and like, I think this is it's probably 2009, and had a lot of special features, and then they released this one like 3-4 years later, and they removed like half of the special features, but it was $8 and it still came with a few special features. So I'm like, I'll take what I can get, you know? Because the other one you can't get in Australia. It's really hard to get it. So I'm like, I'll go with the $8 version, it's fine. At least it's not the signature release, if there ever was one. I don't think that there was. But if there was, it wouldn't have had any special features, basically. I got Tangled. I really wanted to get Tarzan, they didn't have it. I got Tangled, I've never seen it, $8. It has whatever special features it originally came with, you know, extended songs, deleted scenes, 50th anniversary countdown, bunch of bullshit, hooray, I don't care, I have it now. I got the 2 sequels to Aladdin, holy fucking shit. The fact that it emphasizes King of Thieves and Return of Jafar, like, it knows King of Thieves is the better film, but that Return of Jafar is the more fun movie. It's weird, I watched them both on Disney Plus, like, last year. It only has Disney Song Selection as a special feature, but it has both discs. They're not great. Honestly, they're like 2.5 to 3-star kind of flicks. They're just fine. I like Return of Jafar because the genie's really fun in it. He's voiced by the guy who voices Homer Simpson, Dan Castellaneta or whatever. I really like it. And sure, it's Gilbert Gottfried, the movie, but I find it really funny. Aladdin King of Thieves was a lot better as a movie, and Robin Williams did come back. I don't know why. That poor son of a bitch should have left it alone. I know there's a lot of issues with Disney. Anyway, so yeah, I got Big Hero 6. There is a 4K release, but the 4K release doesn't come with a Blu-ray or special features, so I got this one, because it was actually the only one in the store. I've seen this twice now. I think we pirated it the first time. Or no, I think we rented it through Foxtel the first time we watched it. So that was fun. It comes with a few special features as well. But yeah, I've seen it again on Disney Plus like last year with Helene, so it's still fun. I like it. It's got an interesting style. And I was like, oh, did they ever make a sequel? And then there's like a fucking 4-season long TV show and all this other shit, and there's like a B-mode TV show as well. I'm like, what the hell's happening? Like, all this stuff happened for like, and no one knew about it. I don't know. They did a lot of that stuff with Disney where they're like, oh, hey, we're going to do like a whole TV show for all these characters, like Lilo and Stitch and whatever. Even though they made like 3 Lilo and Stitch movies, they made the first one. I'm pretty sure they made the second one, which was basically a pilot for the TV show. And then they made the third movie, which I haven't seen the third one. I've seen a bit of the TV show. I grew up with it. Peter Pan. I didn't even know this was in the store. It wasn't meant to be the double play version. It was meant to be the single disc Blu-ray edition, but I don't really care that much. This movie is not fantastic. I loved it as a child. It's exceptionally racist. So that's wonderful. If you're a Native American, don't bother. I know it's one of those things where it's like, oh, but it's like of the time period, it's the kind of style that the story was written in. I'm like, I can understand that, but honestly, this movie just needed to be slapstick stuff with bloody Hook and the goddamn crocodile, and I would have been okay with it. I don't give a shit about anything else. This movie's only good when it's the goddamn Hook and the crocodile. That stuff is genuinely hilarious. It's the only reason I like this movie now, outside of like the animation style. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, Tinkerbell's cute as well, so I guess it's that. And last but not least of the Disney Columbus and Dumbo, I don't know what I was saying there. This is a 70th anniversary edition. Deleted scenes, a lot of deleted scenes, a lot of backstage Disney, art galleries, bonus shorts, family Disney play, all this bullshit. It's a whole new digital restoration. I know a lot of these still have like DNR and stuff basically applied, but I don't really care. That's the main reason I got Cinderella on 4K, because it cleans it up. It allows for all the noise and the grain to exist. And even if I don't like the transfer, I got it for $20. I bought the standard, the old Blu-ray for $9 on eBay. So, you know, it is what it is. My ideal scenario next is to get the 4K for The Little Mermaid with the Diamond Edition Blu-ray, and whatever else I can get from the JB website. So that won't come in for like another month, because that's what the website claims. Probably because I've got to find it all in their old stockpile, and they'll be like shipped in like 17 different batches. It's going to be ridiculous. Anyway, last but not least is directed by Walter Hill. The IMPRINT set, which happened to be $230, and I got it for $184 because they had a 20% off sale. I wanted to get this because of, I believe, that film, actually, The Driver. I think that's The Driver. Yeah, I'd heard a lot of good films. I'd heard a lot of good things about this set, about the people, about the movies and whatever. It comes with Hard Times, The Driver, 4K and Blu-ray, The Long Riders, Extreme Prejudice, Johnny Handsome, The Broken Trail. So that's like 30 years worth of movies, which is going to be great. Let's take a look at it. Obviously, Imprint, fantastic with their boxes for the most part. No booklet, but props where props are due. Blu-ray, 4K, and the rest are all Blu-rays. Which is kind of neat, because I was like, you know, Studio Canal had their 4K release of The Driver, and I was like, I should get The Driver on 4K. But then, of course, it was a part of this set, and I'm like, it's the exact same goddamn Blu-ray. So I figured I'll just get that instead. So, hey, there you go. There's a boxing film for you. Nice artwork. I dig it. It only has a 1080p presentation. It has no special features. It's kind of crap. But still, you get The Driver with some nice artwork. That looks a lot better, actually. I really dig that. It's very 70s. I love that art compared to the like other releases artwork-wise that people have been selling, but it has a lot of special features. You get the Blu-ray and 4K special features is the 4K/1080p high definition presentation with 4K scan by Studio Canal. Walter Hill Masterclass featurette, interview of Walter Hill, alternate opening, original teaser, theatrical trailer. Blu-ray comes with, you know, the same scan, audio commentary by film historian and critic Matthew Asprey-Gear. Cut to the chase, teeth bed, so just two featurettes and an interview. I will double check. It does. This is funny. It does have inside artwork of a chase scene by the looks of it, but it's a 4K case, so you can't even tell. That's so dumb. I really hate that they do that. Like they've done it on the 88 Films, I think it was, did it for like the Jackie Chan 4K set, and it's like, why? It's like, it's cool, but it's like, you can't see it. There's this case in a way. So anyway, you get your 4K UHD, which is a clear, look at that, crystal clear. I've never seen that before. That's cool. And it has different artwork. So you get artwork on that, which is different to the 4K, the Blu-ray disc, which has the cover art from there. And it doesn't have any of the artwork that Studio Canal has. Pretty kind of neat, gotta be honest with you. Then you have The Long Riders. Who doesn't want a Western? That's a nice poster as well. Wow, 2-disc edition. Inside artwork. Slightly different art for the 2 discs, which is nice. Disc 1 is the film, audio commentary, 2 audio commentaries and a theatrical trailer. Disc 2 is a large array of interviews, a documentary of the making of, a featurette, and a slow motion Walter Hill and Sam Peckinpah featurette. So that's a lot of special features there. Extreme Prejudice. It's Nick Nolte. He will shoot you in the testicles. This one also a lot of special features there as well. Doesn't really matter. 3 different audio commentaries. Holy shit. Isolated score with audio interview. 2 interviews with director Walter Hill from 9 years apart. 2 more interviews, just 3 more interviews that all have titles to them, so they're all with actors and whatever. And artwork on the inside. Nice artwork for most of these. I'm enjoying that. Johnny Handsome. I've heard of none of these films. Mickey Rourke. He's Johnny Handsome. He's so handsome you could die. Special features. 2 audio commentaries. 1 featurette, an interview, another interview, and another interview. That's always good. Some of them are legacy ones too. Some came out last year. Oh, and 4K restoration. Cheeky. So yeah, inside artwork. Last but not least, the one with, again, lackluster special features, just a making of the legendary Western of Broken Trail featurette, is Broken Trail, the one with Robert Duvall and Thomas Hayden Church. Oh, it's that guy. I didn't realize he had a name. Yeah, some of these guys that just don't have names. They're just like, hey, it's that guy. So, see, it's that guy. I'm not even joking, it's him. It's that guy. So yeah. Still, good set. Very interesting haul today. Yeah. Stay tuned for that video that might have already come out of me hating on Disney. Bunch of bastards. I know, it probably might seem like, well, why the fuck did you buy all their movies then? Because of the special features. These aren't Criterion shit. You go on the Criterion channel and you see that they have a special folder for The Brood, and you're like, yes, special features, and then you realize that they've taken off the special features from the website. But they were there. They used to be there, just not anymore. But still, I like that about the Criterion channel. They don't always do it now, though. They've removed so many special features, which really sucks. They had like an interview of Bill Hader on like, I think on The Brood. I'm like, oh, that could have been so fun, and it just wasn't there. So, nevertheless, bunch of movies, a bunch of 3-hour ones, which is kind of insane. But yeah, I got a lot of movies to watch now. So I'll see you guys next time, and have fun. And I've got another bunch of stuff from Dead on DVD coming in next week, so I'll see you in another week when that comes in. Bye.